How y'all doing? This is another C Thoughts production. I just want to speak to y'all about something. Speak to y'all about how influential, how influential sex could be. Sex is such a how can we not appreciate sex we came from it, How can we not appreciate something we came from when naturally and subconsciously, man, we'll submit to it every time. All we have to do is be in a great mood. Or even in a nonchalant state. When it comes to sex, man, it can either arouse you or it can either turn you off, Sex is so it's so magical, right? You don't even have to be in a mood and a person can just touch you in a certain place and it'll do something to you. It'll make you feel a certain type of way, I like using these type of ideas of, let's say we're 1,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. Let's say we're living in a different time, because when we change the environment, we reveal the true nature of the reality. So the true nature of the reality is that a man is attracted to a woman attracted to a man. But when we got social media involved with it, you're able to really see so many different things in 1 second. You take it in 1,000 pictures and you take it in 1,000 different images in 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes you're taking in 1,000 different pictures, 100 different pictures. So, of course, you're being stimulated mentally. Well, you could have woke up this morning not even thinking about no sex. You're not even thinking about getting to no woman. Your mindset was just on, I'm going to wake up, go to work. I got to stack about 10 more thousand. I'm going to do this. And then you just go on Instagram and you see the twerk video and now you, hold on. Now you want to see some more. Now your mind is on. And you don't even realize it, but how that's affecting you subconsciously. Instead you get into that bag, my brother. Now you thinking about that. I might have to line me up something for later. Am I wrong? Just tell me in the comments. Am I wrong? That's how it is. Like, and women, it worked for the women too. Like, how sex work with y'all, that little kitty get the meowing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, ladies, when y'all getting y'all heat. Yeah, when a woman getting her heat, because women getting heat too. Now y'all women, y'all getting y'all zone where y'all want a little something too. How sex affect women. Sex will affect a woman to the point where she could be distracted also. Oh yeah, she could be distracted also. Young brother walking there, smelling good, looking good. I don't even say you gotta have a haircut, because some women are not even attracted to the pretty boy look. Some women like a rough cut man that, got some rough edges around him. She like seeing a little beard, like, don't really care about that type of stuff. Don't really care. They care where you at financially. They might care where you at mentally. You got someone that might care where you at physically. Don't even care about how you think or nothing. They just care about how you look. You got someone that don't care about nothing about how you have sex with them. You got someone that don't care about nothing about where your money at. You know what I'm saying? So, but sex could distract women also, because once a man enters your body that you already have an attraction to, an emotional desire, you have an emotional anticipation. You have a man that you're attracted to, that you have an anticipation for an emotional connection with. Y'all say that again. A man that you're attracted to, that you have an anticipation for an emotional connection with, when he enters your body, is something different. There's a reason why a woman may feel more connected to a man than a man may feel connected to a woman. You understand? You put that key inside of you and unlock it something every time. Now, unless how she responds to a man being on her side, if she has much experience with it, her emotional attachment may be more sensitive towards, like her emotional shield may be maybe like, if a woman is used to having sex a lot though, her emotional, especially with different men, her emotional discernment and attachment may be a little bit more advanced. But the average woman, if she has any type of anticipation for an emotional attachment with the man, and he enters her body, that's going to cause them feelings to erupt. That's just what it is. Because a woman could also not be attracted to a man, but just want some sex. And once she get an orgasm, it's over. Like, she's disgusted. So it's a difference. And that applies to women in every type of life. So, what are you saying? We talking about sex. Yeah, we talking about sex. We talking about sex, but we just break it down for every aspect possible. Now let's talk about we talk about how sex can be a distraction. How can sex be beneficial? How can sex be essential? How can sex be essential? Let's talk about the good stuff now. As a man, sex can be essential, man, because it restores a man at times, man. Sometimes it restores a man, sometimes a man can release. But it's really meant for a man to release that built-up energy that he has in him. That's why we'll hump. That's why we'll, that's why the woman take it and the man give it. Putting that energy into it, she take that energy and turn it into something different. And if she's not having a child by you with that energy, all you doing is growing that emotion. You just growing that attachment to it. That's what's supposed to come from that naturally. So what about the men that say, well, she's my wife, I want it every night. Well, it may be a possibility you can't get it every night. You might can't get it every night. Even I don't feel like doing it every night. You know what I'm saying? Like come on. You'll feel like it's the most exciting thing having sex with 2-3 women at one time until you're doing it without no drugs and you're doing it without, being prepared for. You're doing it like you get tired of that. You want some type of order, like, okay, this is your night, we can do it together on this night. I'm just saying, if you're a man that's single, if you're a man that's with a woman, have a wife, I know you expect, because a lot of men feel like, just because I got married to her, this mine's not, I control my woman. Yeah, you're right, you're a woman, blah, 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 but as far as control, you can control no human being. That's not love, man. Love is by choice. Love is not forced. So men will feel like, I want some every night. And women will feel the same type of way, like, I want some whenever I want some. Like, you my man, I should be able to get some. Nah, it don't work like that. And the same with us men know it don't work like that. Y'all women got to understand that too. It don't work like that. You can't get this anytime you want this, man. You can't. I know you want somebody to pull that water up out you, but I can't do it today. You see what I'm saying? It may not even be a today thing. It might just be in this moment. I need to get my mind together, because if you're not there mentally, how you gonna be there sexually? With drugs? That's why a lot of times when people do things like this, especially with a random person, let's smoke, let's drink a little bit, let's have a little. Let's grab a drink real quick before we go to the room. Let's smoke this blunt, let's do this coke, let's do this weed, let's do whatever, Molly, ecstasy, whatever. Because it puts you in a more comfortable area mentally with having sex with this individual. But if you need all that, are you really comfortable though? I'm just saying, if you need all that, are you really comfortable? You know what I'm saying? So what would you say? What would you say, like, the cause and effect of that is, though? See, like, when you can't get it when you want, man, people usually step out. Because a lot of people not really honest about wanting more than one person. Even if it's for that moment. I feel like even if it's for that moment, if that's what you feel, you need to let that individual know. And you letting that individual know might just... For a woman to tell her man right now, man, I want some right now, and I want some, like... And I don't want to use this sex toy. I want some, like, man, we've been arguing too. Like, I want some, like, and the man may be like, man, yeah, we've been arguing, but my mind ain't really on that right now. Even though we back cool, and she go, that may be the sign that person ain't for you if y'all in that type of situation, and she can't express that. But what you saying? See, like, I should let my girl. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you were honest, and that's how she felt, let her do her thing and just do you. Y'all just, unless y'all can have some type of agreement, why put yourself in a situation like that? That's why the honesty is so important. Because all that's going to become is now you sneaking out and she sneaking out. And a lot of times we determine if we're for each other based on the sex. And that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. It got a lot to do with it at times, because, of course, that's something you're going to, of course, see, you tripping. How you going to say that? See, well, I'm going to tell you how I say that, right? Of course, the sex got to be good. That's like common sense. Of course, you got to be attracted. But I'm saying, do you know this individual that you're having sex with? Do you know who you're having sex with? Ladies, you may be having sex with a man that's abusive, that might be a violent, evil spirit, man. STDs, HIV, you don't even know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not asking these type of questions. Because you want to try it first so bad. You're not asking about a person's history. You're not asking how they respond, how they react to certain situations. You're not asking them, have they ever did this with more than one person? You're not asking them things that you need to ask that will put you in a vulnerable position with them in the future. Or that will help you avoid being in a vulnerable situation with them in the future. You're just asking the common things like, you with somebody? Where you from? What's your name? You got kids? Okay, let's go. Nah, you got to preserve that. What you saying? I can't do it on the first day? I ain't saying you can't do nothing on the first day. You can do what you want, but you got to preserve that until you find out what you're really going through, what you're really doing with this person. You understand? You can't just fall into that. You got to make a person earn that. And man, you too. You got to make a woman earn that, man. And she could express that to you within a day or two if you really believe that. And you know, I understand sometimes you're gonna be in that zone where, you know, hey boy, like, I'm out of town, I just met her, she raw, I'm gonna go take this thing down right now. I mean, I understand that, young man, but as you get older, you start thinking a little different. Especially when you get experience with different women. That one night stand might be a police call in 3 hours. What you building with her? What value is she bringing to your life? Ladies, ask yourself the same thing. What value is he bringing to your life? Is he bringing emotional, financial? Is he bringing mental? What kind of values are he bringing into your life? Like, what kind of opportunities does this conversation present to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to take the sex out of it sometimes and put other things into it. And make a decision, is this person worth even having sex with? Because you really never know you never really see a true side of a person until you get them upset. But you can see a great side of a person also when in a great mood. I'm talking about the side that determines, do you want to still engage in activities or engage in conversation or engage in interaction with this individual? You understand? We're gonna take it to another level, right? Take it to another level real quick. Hold on. Matter of fact, we're gonna end this right here. Let's see thoughts. Yeah.